Hello, and welcome to this review of the Sterling Family historical romance book series by Samantha James. I'm Olivia, your favorite resource for book recommendations you can easily screenshot. You're watching Random Olive Reads. First up is A Perfect Bride. Sebastian is a stuffy Marquess who avoids scandal because of the family scandal he had suffered when his mother ran away with a lover. When he stumbles upon an injured woman in the streets, he brings her home to care for, even though he thinks she's a prostitute and maybe a thief. Devon is neither of these things, just a young woman trying to survive in her impoverished conditions. Devon and Sebastian argue and bicker and definitely do not trust each other, but still end up intensely attracted to each other. Neither are thinking ahead to the future when they embark on a physical relationship, but it's Sebastian who needs to get over his fear of scandal if he wants a future with Devon. A Perfect Groom is book 2 of the series. We have Justin, the second son of Marquess, younger brother to Sebastian, and he is a total rake and scoundrel. His cruel father had always berated him for being a replica of his scandalous mother, and he basically just continued to live up to that expectation. When he returns to London after a stint on the continent, his friend has told him about a certain young lady who has rebuffed several suitors and is known as the Unattainable. They get into a friendly wager on whether Justin will be able to bed her within a month. Of course, when he finds out that the lady is Arabella, the daughter of a vicar who had plagued him once before, he is pretty sure he won't win the bet. Except that he can't seem to help antagonizing the lady every time they cross paths, and also find all that bickering exciting and enjoyable. She tries to resist him as well, since she doesn't approve of his reputation and behavior, but he's still the most handsome man in England, and she does ultimately fall under his charm. Lastly, we have A Perfect Hero, which involves the youngest Sterling sibling. Juliana is traveling alone in a coach and gets stopped by a highwayman known as the Magpie. After being injured in an overturned carriage, Dane reluctantly takes Juliana back to his cottage to recuperate. Of course, once she sees his face unmasked, he can't really let her leave, so they're stuck together in this cottage with a whole lot of uncertainty on how to proceed. Dane isn't even really a highwayman. He's actually a spy looking for evidence of counterfeiting. As Juliana and Dane spend more time together, of course they find a connection, despite the fact that they're both lying about their true identities. It's a bit of idyllic isolation for them there in a cottage, but it'll be tough to extrapolate their real lives out in the world. So, this series is tied together by the three siblings who were all sorts of affected by the scandal of their mother leaving them. They all deal with the scandal and their abusive father in different ways, but it's clear that the three siblings are very close to each other. This series makes the most sense to read in chronological order, although the romance stories within stand alone pretty well. We just build a bit upon the family relationship from book to book, with even more revelations in the third book. Overall, this was a really great series to read, and I highly recommend it. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully this has inspired you to pick up one of these books. Links to all of these books are in the description box. Like and subscribe to get updates, and you can follow me on Instagram at randomolive.